Dave saw something in Devon's last match that gave him some inspiration. I've picked Devon in the past, but seeing Devon in his last matches, I see Dave has better chances. Devon was strong enough to deal with Gainati inside game of a well-executed press, but Dave seems stronger than Gainati in the center and hand control, and if Devon tries to hook him, he will just open up his shoulder and force him into an ugly king's move position. Dave has too much side pressure for Devon. If the Dave Chaffee that beat Vitali shows up, Devon won't win a match. Once again, in my opinion, I think Dave Chaffee is the king of North America. This guy used to beat some of the best in the entire world, may I remind these bastards, leaving terrible comments on the East versus West matches. I know Devon is stronger than he was before, but he can't use the same King's move that he did in 2019. He pinned him in the first round because he wasn't fast enough to get under the table. The rules have changed. That was a major reason for tiring Dave's arm. I think it's going to be a very close match if Dave isn't injured. Devon will definitely hit the King's move. Devon is a great arm wrestler, but he's even better at sucking people into thinking he's any different than he's ever been. He's not going to beat Dave with straight-up horsepower. Not ever. He will pull out every trick he knows if he's to beat Dave. He will use all of the ugliness that arm wrestling has to offer. In Devon's recent video, he said that elbow pads have to become bigger, and that's a clear sign of what he wants. Devon will go to his deep water game just to try to get Dave to quit. I think Dave should go hard and fast inside. The fatigue factor definitely goes to Devon, but I'm still surprised how Gainati was able to tire Devon out. Hearing Dave talking about how every match is emotional for him because any of the matches can be the last. All the aches and pains he has. All those beautiful moments he has been through almost made me tear up. You know how much arm wrestling means to him, and there's nothing worse than wanting to do something but not being able to. The beautiful part is that the fire is still burning inside of him, and he pushes through all the trials and tribulations, yet doesn't make any excuses. That's how strive to be, even when I'm very old, always strive to be the best. Dave is one of the nicest guys in the sport, and Devon is the only guy who pisses him off.
He's off early, they're dragging each other, and he's getting a little physical straight off the bat. Mr. Sacrifice, and Devon Larratt.
I remember watching Zloty in 2013 at a time when Dennis seemed immovable and everyone basically didn't even try to pin him, and seeing Dave, pretty unknown to the most, after the go pulling Dennis's hand almost straight to the pad, that was amazing. For a lot of years he has been the only real threat to Dennis. I saw his interview a while back and he said he has pain, numbness, and a certain degree of weakness and atrophy. I think he's experiencing some nerve damage, but he's never been hyper-specific about this issue. We are witnessing the renaissance of flop press, which turns out to be the meta against open top rollers and kings movers. If we see Dave from Vitali match, he will definitely increase his chances. Devon has become too one-dimensional by neglecting his cupping recently. Dave's side pressure can force Devon into open position. Then, if Dave transitions to flop press, he will easily finish. But if washed-up, injured Dave appears, it's one more ego booster for Devon. I would like Devon to lay off all the talk and social media and just focus on getting massive again. He looked way bigger and healthier a few years ago. Shave the head, wear the black shirt with the sleeves cut off, and muscle up if he wants to be serious about the super heavyweight division. He looks thin and like any random dude you see at the bar. Back then in 2014, when Devon tried to hook Dave and committed his shoulder deep inside, but Dave went through him like a knife in butter straight to the pin pad. This was Devon's first match after elbow surgery with the arm he had surgery on. He was 225 pounds here, about 30 pounds below his normal weight. It's not an excuse, but those are the facts. I can tell Devon is trying to use that technique of committing with his shoulder that's very hard to beat in a hooking position, and Chaffee literally ran through Devon's entire body, almost turning him over. Guys, I'm super excited for this match. Who do you think is going to be the king of North America? Tell us your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe so I will continue to make quality videos.